Son d'un papel!
Oh, my wiener.
Hey everybody, welcome to the weekly Wednesday What's Up, that section you all know so well, where every week I just tell you about what's going on in my life. Alright, so let's begin. I'm gonna go ahead and make this one, I'm gonna try to make this one very quick because not a lot to cover, but not a lot I really want to talk about, and it's I'm so beat up and tired from this week here. So sorry if this one doesn't seem so happy. I did find my Haagen-Dazs rare cheesecake, which I'm very happy to have back in my possession again. I've been stress eating like crazy recently. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and make sure Reactor Mania, it was really cool. Just like I've mentioned before in other comments, like post Avengers, basically that's what we are right now. We're like post Avengers, and it's so weird, like we're all going our separate ways again, but in some form or fashion we'll still all be connected. It's very weird, and it's weird because, you know, Tyrone Magnus was not actually part of Reactor Mania, but he still was part of it because we reacted on his video and he did a post mention of it, and like it's pretty cool. Like I feel like we still all kind of bonded basically, and now, you know, he occasionally mentions me on his videos, same as, you know, Ryan Wright, all that. So I'm liking it. What I did notice though is, of the big four, myself, Gator Martin, Ryan Wright, and Tyrone Magnus, they all started basically because of Gator Martin. Gator Martin was maybe the first person. I gotta talk to him because he's the one I talked to him, but we've never been on camera or really talked to each other. Just through Twitter I talked to him most of the time. He's a real cool dude though. But I would like to know what inspired him to do reaction videos now, because that's what I would like to know, because Tyrone and Ryan both saw Gator Martin doing the videos and they decided to start doing it. But I guess both Tyrone and Ryan Wright already had their channel kind of established for other stuff, so maybe that's the big difference. I don't know. I should ask Gator about that, because I think he's the one that really started the reaction thing, and it's impressive he's at 70k. I'm trying, you know, when I get to 50k I'll be happy. Right now it seems weird though, because I thought after I got the bump, I got a huge bump from something, some trailer I put out, and I got a huge bump, and then after Tyrone mentioned me, I got a huge bump after that. Reactor Mania, definitely I've gotten the but it's been more steady actually. I've gotten more subscribers coming in, but it wasn't just like one day. I'll have to check the results though to see, but I'm really hoping, maybe I'm hoping that Batman vs Superman, that trailer, the next Avengers trailer, something will put me over even more. You know, I was actually mentioned, I was gonna make a video about this before, but I was actually mentioned in Spanish publication actually, for the Spanish Kevin Feige reaction talks about the Marvel deal, basically the one that I was just so on it, but I was actually featured on this international article here, which is still loading right now. Ta-da! Look at that. And so here I have my face right there. It's really cool to see that. Tyrone's right there. And then actually I know this guy because I have connections. We have a mutual friend of Jessica Negri. I saw it on his feed and I'm like, holy shit, that's me. So it's so cool. Unfortunately, they didn't link. Well, I also understand why. What the hell? I also understand why they didn't link my video. They only linked Tyrone and Adam's video. I know why, because mine, I wasn't that impressed with that video, but it's still, I'm by far very happy the fact that I even got mentioned, and I hope those that are clicking on Tyrone or whatever, then they'll see me and be like, oh shit, let's check out this dude. Anyways, that's that. Now the bad stuff. To be honest, Ayumi and I had a fight. Not really a bad fight, but more of a misunderstanding. And we're cool now, I guess. We're cool now. We actually talked about it today, and who knows what the future will bring. But I mean, it's cool. But it's not really nothing wrong between us. But it was really bad because this whole weekend, something happened on Friday. And from that point on, like, both of us were just in a shit mood. Like, we didn't know about it. Both of us, like she didn't want to go home. No, she wasn't here, but she stayed. She was at her friend's house or whatever, and she didn't want to go back to her place or whatever. And she was like, she was stressed out and worried about me, and then I was stressed out and worried about her. And we were both thinking about each other, but, you know, we were both, we had tension and such, and I was kind of ignoring her. So we were both feeling bad because of each other. It was very interesting, very unique, I guess, in some sense. I don't know. But, you know, I got other problems and big challenges going on in my private life right now, and also my work life. So, you know, that's also kind of interfering with just trying to have a good time and having good friends and things like that. So it was so hard to do Reactor Mania, and even to do the last couple reactions I've been doing recently, because every day I come home, I just want to sleep. But, you know, sleep is like the cousin of death, and very closely related to depression and such. And you know, I've been putting out job interviews and all this other stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's bad. You know, I thought by this time that I was going to be able to announce something for you guys, because there was like a deal that I had in the works for like months and months, to be honest. And they were very impressed with my skill set and everything. And I just found out yesterday that because I had to go through this parent company, and I just found out yesterday that the parent company made the decision not to bring me on board because they thought that I was overqualified, which is so frustrating, because it's like, you're overqualified. So they thought that I was overqualified, so they thought I would look for another job almost immediately after being hired because their pay was too low. That's what I found out. And so a lot of my big plans of what I was trying to do just got completely backfired and everything. Not backfired, but just there's a huge wrench right now. But and as I told you guys before, like around April, March, this is actually no, March and February is just the transitional period between contracts. All contracts, just like basketball, all contracts will be ending in March for most people, and you start a new contract in April, and it's so fucking frustrating, like because a lot of these companies will sometimes they pay you enough to live, but not enough to enjoy your life. And they also, you know, restrict you from, in some ways they hinder you from really exploring other options unless you really jump with blind faith, because they try to do the renewal of your contract. They try to do the renewal of your contract before other companies basically establish their personnel or, you know, can hire people. It's really messy, you know. So the only people, it's weird because the only people that are actually going to be available are the ones that were never offered a contract or very fresh, very new, or completely quit. So I've always thought that was kind of interesting. Because of the way negotiations work with companies, English teaching companies, they always kind of, I feel they kind of shoot themselves in the foot in terms of like trying to get skillful people. But as I have learned now, that, you know, actually skill means little to nothing with a lot of these companies. It's all about just face appearance. Sometimes just being white, basically white with short hair. That's it. Yeah. So unfortunately, but I've been messaging. Actually, you know, I've been clever. I've been messaging people because I don't have a lot of friends out here, but I do have people in the industry, so to speak. So I've been messaging people, and I just messaged actually one of my homies, JP something 50 in the house, and he gave me some nice referrals here. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's the biggest stress right now. Is like I'm just trying to, we've talked about this before, and it's been actually a very, very stressful last 2 weeks with you know, it first started around that video I made with the clubbing in Japan is just as good as it gets, and it's just been escalating more. I was actually going to make a response video to that because there's more I wanted to talk about here, but then everything that Ayumi and I were talking about in that video or whatever, you know, it just all escalated basically and got all very, very bad for both of us actually. And then on top of that, you know, just when it comes in terms of as good as it gets, it's just like, you know, you try to make, like, a lot of you have commented that I'm just I'm city boy by heart, and I'm in a small town that's pretending like it's a big city when it's not. It's very medium sized and very empty, and, you know, I think mundane is the wrong word to use in a negative connotation, but it's slow. It's very slow, and I don't like being trapped. So so I'm just trying to do everything I can, but like I said, the ways these contracts work, like, they keep you to the last minute, and I might have to just take a huge leap of faith. So if something happens to this channel, if you see some downtime, you know, I don't have internet, basically. I might upload some shitty 3G video or something like that, or a 420 video or whatever, to guys let you know I'm still alive or something like that. But yeah, it's messy. That's why I'm glad I got Reactor Mania out of the way, because I knew if we were going to delay it or something, we just wouldn't have done it all together. So I hope it works out, guys. That's all I can say, basically. I didn't even want to make this video because I knew it was going to come off bad, but gotta keep my promises of the weekly Wednesday what's up, right? Okay, guys, so so you guys saw that other video that I did, Shona, I put up her video about feminism. So I actually submitted it to Emma Stone and the He for She campaign deal, because they actually had not a contest or something, but they were asking for something that was kind of relatable, so I actually sent them that video. So I hope it catches their attention, and I hope it turns some heads. That would be such a great honor for all of us that involved in that speech. Alright, guys, that's about it. I need to send out some more job applications before it's too late, so I'll let you guys know what's up next week, okay? Peace. Is that what I usually say? No, I usually say something like, and I will let I will let you know what's up next week. That's exactly what I just said. Okay, peace.